All right, we live. This is gonna be a quick response to the Teo and Ortiz fight. Hold on, real quick. Let me get the sound off. All right, bet. So this is gonna be a quick response to that. A lot of people think the fight was a robbery. I myself did not judge the fight. I just commentated it. I'll go back later on and judge it and see. But I did think the fight was a lot closer, and I did think Ortiz, just from what I was seeing, maybe one more of the rounds. Like he looked like he was outboxing Teo. He was frustrating Teo. He wasn't letting Teo do the Teo show. And I think that showmanship wins you rounds when there's not a lot of activity. Now, on all three judges' scorecards, all three gave him the ninth, 10th, and the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And I was saying during those times, I'm like, he definitely need to ante it up a little bit more, or he gonna get this fight taken from him. But let's go over the card real quick. This won't be too long of a live, just a few minutes. Charlie Sheehy won his fight. Some people thought he was getting a stoppage. He ended up going the distance. He looks good. His style reminds me of Devin's style, but I do think he need to step on the gas sometimes, get aggressive, and get some dudes out of there, right? So that's that. Abdullah Mason. Oh man, did he have the only stoppage? Yeah, he had the only stoppage like I thought. And he had a crazy stoppage, dog. That joint was crazy. Crazy pull counter. Knocked dude completely. He ain't lose consciousness, but knocked him completely flat on his ass. His ankle twist. It looked like his ankle probably either sprained or broke, but it didn't. But how he fell, it looked like you probably want to check on that ankle. But he was the ankle was good. He got up, walked away, and stuff like that. Keyshawn fought Pedraza, stopped Pedraza. He looked real good. This was probably Key's hardest fight and best performance. So he turned up. He did what he was supposed to do in that moment. He dropped the weed, said he gave his life to God. Seems like he on the right path. He said he feel better in the ring because he don't smoke no more, and he said he doesn't have any stomach issues at all either because he's not smoking no more too. And if you doing weight cuts and stuff like that, you depriving yourself of nutrients. You definitely don't need to be smoking weed to do a lot of things to you. Give you a headache, make you feel like you want to pass out, all type of things while you malnourished. So that's probably the best for his career. But moving right along, real quick, let's get to this beef because it was a bit of beef last night. First of all, let me just go over it. And leading up to the weigh-in, I think just a press conference. In the press conference, Teo and Keyshawn was having a little sidebar conversation. Key kind of pressed Teo about some things that Teo said in the interview. I I didn't watch the interview. I don't remember I don't know exactly what was said, right? But Key didn't like what was said. He pressed Teo about it. Teo was like, "That's just an opinion." He asked him about something he said about Crawford. He said, "That's just an opinion." But Key overall let the sentiment be known that he felt disrespected by that. Teo at the end of the conversation said something along the lines that I didn't mean it by disrespect. It was just an opinion. Kind of threw like a sidebar comment at him. I told him not to bite the bullet, and it seemed like Teo is the one who actually bit the bullet in this fight and didn't prep enough for his competition. He failed to cut the ring off the entire night. He looked like Regis. He definitely did. He very stubborn fighter. Actually, after watching this fight, man, it's hard for me to say this for watching Teo's entire career because he had some pretty good performances, just like the last one, right? But Teo is not a smart. He's not really a smart fighter. Not to insult his intelligence as a man. I'm not insulting that, but his IQ in the ring, the choices he make, allowing himself to get frustrated, allowing himself to get emotional and angry in there, and allowing that to throw him off his game, forgetting his fundamentals, forgetting the important things that you need not forget during a fight. he does that way too much. Very, very much an emotional fighter. Very much a guy that's worrying about everything else when he need to be worrying about what's in front of him. That I think that's how he got that Kambosos loss, and that's how he got this ugly win against Ortiz, which a lot of people thought Ortiz won. I was on Twitter live as the scorecards came out, and almost just about everybody disagreed that I saw on my timeline, from fighters to just fans. Almost everybody was disagreeing with it. That's not to say popular opinion knows more than the judges or can score the fight more than the judges. Me, myself, I did not score it, so I can't say, right? But let's get into this little beef these dudes had last night. So I said Keyshawn pressed Lopez about some comments he said in the interview. Said he felt disrespected. Teo told him not to bite the bullet. He also told Keyshawn off camera, don't call him out. What Keyshawn does right after the fight? What Keyshawn do right after the fight? Key calls out Teo. So Key wins his fight. Teo goes up there, wins his fight, and then this happens.
Tefimo been doing a lot of talking lately, so hey, I'm going to 140 and fight Tefimo. What's up? Get this win tonight. Tefimo, you already know how I'm coming. You and your father. So let's set it up.
So He want that smoke. He said he'd go to 140.
Let's go.
He said he'd go to 140.
And if you scared Tefimo,
and get that smoke.
Nagarate.
I don't know about all that. He said he'd come to 140 right now and get all that smoke. Let me know if y'all believe him, man. Y'all believe him? I don't know if y'all believe him or not. But Teo grabbed the belts and he had a little bud moment. He went over there and said, yeah, you like this? Shut your bitch ass up.
Tefimo been doing a lot of talking lately, so hey, I go up to 140 and fight Tefimo. What's up? Get this win tonight. Tefimo, you already know how I'm coming. You and your father. So let's set it up.
Now we know Key be talking, man. Key be talking.
I come straight to 140. Let's go.
And there's a lot of guys he called out that
Nagarate.
he ain't signed no contracts with. So Key can't be doing that. If you saying you gonna move up to 140 and you would if Teo accept that offer, you better if Teo accept that offer. But here go Teo, told him shut your bitch ass up. You like this, just flaunting the joints in his face, and what you call comes back and he says, I ain't scared of that shit.
Tefimo been doing a lot of talking lately, so hey, I go up to 140 and fight Teo.
Let's go there. Would y'all like to see that fight? Is that a fight y'all would like to see? I think that'd be a good mix. Key is a bigger 35. I don't know where he maxes out yet because he's still kind of young. I saw him standing next to Bud at the fight. He a couple inches or a little bit shorter than Bud, so he should be able to go up to 40 easily. For real. But I can't be here too long. I do want to mention Teo cannot cut the ring off. He got to work on that. It's hard for me to say he don't know the skills to do so, but that's not really his style. He been working on his come forward style lately, pressuring guys, and that hasn't been really his style like that. How he's trying to do it now, and having to cut the ring off and stuff like that. In his past fights, he did allow guys to come towards him, but he's trying to dictate the pace 100% of the fight now, and that's not really his style. He is an explosive guy, but this he need to work on cutting off the ring if this is style he gonna bring into the game. It's not a style that I don't think he can't pull off, but if he gonna pull it off against the most elite competition, he gonna definitely have to know how to cut the ring off. He gonna have to take that left step, take that jump step to really cut the ring off. If somebody is trying not to allow you to cut the ring off, you can't sit there like, come on, fight me. No, he's trying to win the fight. A fighter that's boxing, he's doing what he's doing to win the fight. He's not trying to get into too many wars and stuff like that with you. And I think Ortiz fought a good fight. I didn't know if he had that in him. And I did see it kind of going it could be a tough fight because they had similar styles, and Ortiz is athletic. They're both explosive back and forth. But I didn't know he was going. I thought, all right. So I did think he was going to fight off the back foot most of the night, right? But I thought he would try to fight off the front foot, and Teo would force him to the back foot. But he just chose the back foot route and fought that throughout the whole night. And to me, he fought a beautiful fight. The last 3 rounds, he should have anteed it up, took some more chances, and he would have definitely won it. I see how they took it from him. We see that over and over again. So I can't say that's terrible decision, because we've seen way worse robberies, and we know how this go. If you're gonna choose the boxer role, you gotta really take charge of the fight, or they can take the fight from you. It depends on what judges are there. It depends on what they like, what they give more points for, what style they like. All that matters in a fight, especially in a prize fight. Well, it matters, yeah. In any fight that's being judged, how the judges like to score matters. So I think those last 3 rounds lost Ortiz the fight, in which he lost them all 3 judges' cards. All 3 judges' cards, he lost the fight, and he should have ended it up in those moments. And that's how they went ahead and took the fight from him. But that's gonna be it, man. I gotta go. Got some things to do. That fight, it was a hard one. Abdullah Mason stole the night with the knockout. Keyshawn had one as well. Not as impressive, but still it was a good step-up knockout, because that was the toughest competition that he has been up against thus far. Most battle-tested guy. He was a 35-year-old. Let's not forget that, but not to take away from Key. Key looked really good. Now, styles make fights. I don't think Key would look that good against Albright, but I think he would have looked better had he been more focused, whatever it may be, body focused, mind focused, whatever it may be. I think he could have looked a little better against Albright had he been more tapped in. But he seemed to be tapped in. We're gonna see in the future. That's that, man. We're gonna run this outro, and I'll holler at y'all later.
Boxing is about you fight everybody. If you claim you the best, you gotta fight the best. You know what I'm saying? You don't duck and you don't pick and you don't choose. Hey, you get your butt kicked, you get your butt kicked.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
I ain't got no face fighting today. These motherfuckers, they can't fight.